Dr. Strange, we are shooting project number 14 in Brittany's mom's classroom. I'm very thankful that she's let us do that because it allows Brittany to be with the baby when she needs to. But to make sure that we don't hurt any of the equipment or whatnot, we decided that it would be best if we don't turn it on and off for all four of us. So we're going to do it once. We all know where to do it.
Right over here. Lacey, you do it.
Oh, gosh.
We need to stop recording.
Yes. Dr. Strange, Miss Collins was wondering if you know what this means. But now we are going to calibrate the SmartBoard.
2 buttons. Okay, and then we just start the... Catch the top. Alright, Lacey, you're not getting out of it.
With ticks. And I'm just going to write in the words work with and ticks. And I can just simply create a box. Create the box around this word and click the arrow, and it can recognize work with text, and it automatically comes up as a printed text for me.
Okay, now we're just going to change it up a bit, and we're going to change the color and the size and the font, really. To the box. Come up here. Press, change the font.
Elephant.
The elephant. That's where we're going. Make it smaller. 31. Oh, it's too small. 36. Leave it. Let's go metallic. Sure. Oh, hold on. I don't know what color it is. Which color?
Line style?
Maybe?
Fill-effects, maybe. Check fill-effects. Line style.
Oh, hold on. Okay. I'm doing my box again. I messed up. Here. Fill effects is how you change color. Line style is how you change color. Pick color. Green. All
Okay,
right.
so now we're going to make our text do something. Alright, so we're going to create a text box around our text so we can manipulate it. Then we're going to go over here, click to bring up these kind of things. We're going to bring up object animation. Let's say if we wanted to flip our text around, I could go to type, flip around axis, and as you can see, our text flipped. And then if I wanted to, I could do make it occur when the object is clicked, so that it flips back around.
As you can see, Dr. Strange, we've learned a lot about working with text in Ms. Collins' classroom today, and I'm going to summarize it real quick for you. We've learned how to make the computer recognize words that we type in. Summary. We've learned how to change the color of a word we're working with, blue. We learned how to change the font. We learned how to make it bigger, smaller. We can make it bold, or not bold, there's bold. We can italicize a word. We can underline it. And we've also learned how to animate a word. There's flip around axis. You can also do fly in. You can change your speed. And we know how to make it happen when the object is clicked. We also learned how to work with objects today in Ms. Collins' classroom. First I'll go to my gallery and pick an object. I'm going to go with the car wheel, and then you drag it over here. What I'm going to show you how to do is I'm going to show you how to lock an object in place, and it's very beneficial if you're in a classroom full of kids. That way your object won't move. So just go to the arrow, go to locking, and I'm going to lock in place. And now it can't be moved.
Let's just switch you to a different page.
There we go. Now it can't be moved.
I'm going to show you how to copy and paste the object. First, I have to unlock it. Unlock, do an arrow, copy, and we'll just paste it on the new page. Sorry. Object, paste it.
So I didn't like her wheel, so I got rid of it. So I go to my gallery, and let's see, I want to pick something like, let's do Mr. Washington Carver here. That is who that is, right? And we're going to say, let's say we want to just do something silly with him. So let's say we want to flip it. I'm going to flip him up and down. Okay? But I can also flip him left and right if I want a different profile view. So that is how you flip an object.
Now I'm going to do the summary. I'm going to go to the gallery and find a picture. And I want to use the black cat. So I'm going to drag him out of here. And first, I want to lock him in place so that it doesn't move. And I will click lock. Then I will click lock in place. And as you can see, I'm not able to move it at all. Alright? Say I want to unlock it. I will click again and click unlock or control plus J. And then I'm able to move the cat wherever I want him to go. Uh-oh. Now I'm going to copy and paste. So I will click copy. And then I will go to the next page. Make sure I press the mouse. And click one time. And then I will paste the cat. Right? Let's go ahead and delete him. And go back to the front page. Alright, and I want to flip. And say if I wanted him to be upside down, do something fun with the cat, I would just, well that's left and right. But I will come here and press up and down. And he's upside down. And just going to delete that. And that was the summary.
We're about to demonstrate two things in the next part of our video. The first one being how to use an object animation to hide and reveal feedback. And we're also going to show you how to use the Infinite Cloner and work with digital ink. But first, we wanted to show you how to clone an object. So we've already picked out our objects because our activity is going to deal with money. And it's very simple to clone an object. Let's say I wanted to clone the penny. I would come over here to the penny, hit the arrow, hit Infinite Cloner, and I can make as many pennies as I want, and I can go wherever I want. So Lacey and Shaniqua and Brittany are about to show you that they can clone.
Now I'm going to clone the nickel. I'm going to click on the nickel. And click on the arrow. Then I'm going to click Infinite Cloner. And I can just start dragging it out. And making as many nickels as I want. And in the classroom, I can have my students come up and count how much this is worth. So 5, 10, 15, 6. Thank you.
Alright, I'm going to show you how to clone the dime. Click the arrow, Infinite Cloner. Bam. 30 cents. Go all day.
Okay, so what we have here is a hot mess, so we're going to get rid of some of these before I show you how to clone. got my mouse clicker back. I'm gonna make a box around all of these items. But instead of deleting them individually, I'm gonna click one, go to grouping. I'm gonna group them all together. And then I can get rid of all of them at the same time. Yes. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back and let's say I'm gonna clone the quarter. Biggest bang for my buck. I'm gonna go to infinite cloner. And so what that does is it allows me to make as many quarters as I would like. So I have $1 instead of 25 cents.
The next thing we're going to talk about is using object animation in digital ink. I'm going to grab a marker. Our activity has to deal with money like we said before. And I'm going to show you object animation for the penny. Penny. And then I'm going to go over here and in my gallery, and I'm going to find a picture of Penny, drag it over here. I'm going to drag the word Penny here. I'm going to make my penny bigger, because I want it to be able to cover the word. And then I'm going to go to Object Animation, or Properties first, I'm sorry. Then Object Animation. We're going to do Fade Out, Speed Normal, when it occurs, when the object's clicked, and then repeats for this particular activity we're not going to apply because we would want the student to be able to come up and just touch it once and the answer appear. So done with Object Animation. So back here with my penny, click the penny and it tells you it's a penny. The end.
Alright, I'm going to do the dime. I'm going to hide the word dime behind the dime, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Go to Gallery and get an object. Hold the dime. Pull it out here. Well, I don't have the word yet. Sorry. Write the word dime. Box will recognize the word. Change it for me. Make it smaller. Oh. There you go. I'm gonna make my dime. Sorry, I'm gonna make my dime bigger. Cover it up. But to get dime to hide, I have to go to Order and go to Send to Back. It's behind the dime. For my dime, I got to move. So we go to Properties, Object Animation, and we'll do Fly Out. And it'll do it when the object clicks, and it won't repeat. So now, dime. Perfect.
Now we're going to do the quarter. Okay, I'm going to write in the word quarter. And I'm going to put a box around it. Let's try that again. Tap the arrow and recognize the word quarter. Alright, and if I want to make it smaller, press this little circle and bring it in. Make it a little bit smaller than that. Alright. And I have my quarter down here. And I'm going to drag that out. And I want to make my quarter bigger than my word. So I'm going to do that. And move that on top. And I'm going to click my properties. Go to the object animation. And I think that I want it to shrink and grow. I'm going to do that one. And so, once I shrink and grow, it's going to do that.